home is I can watch the game all day long. And I can stretch my legs out in the bed, extra pillow underneath my head. I don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. I got a lot more room for my stuff, and I only have to wash one cup. I can stay up late and play my guitar, and the groceries go twice as far. I don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. Your girlfriends ain't ringing the phone off the wall. I never have to hear from that mother-in-law. Ain't cut the grass since the middle of June. I smoke a big cigar up in my living room. Don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. Let the trash pile up right by the door. Eat pizza and ice cream 3 times a day, 'cause I ain't worried about watching my weight. I don't know why nobody ever told me about the upside of lonely. Yeah, man, just think about all the good things about you being gone. Stretch out here at home. Hey, man, come on in. Don't mind the muddy shoes on the white carpet. She ain't here. You hungry? Hey, man, I got some food if you want to eat. I got a microwave oven with little pictures on the front of it. You just pick what you want to eat and push the button, and it will cook it for you. Yeah, man, you can smoke that cigar up here in the kitchen. Just use that vase over there. Need something to drink? We got beer, bourbon, whiskey, scotch, Diet Coke, Fanta. Yeah, man, I bet you've been on the road for a minute. Bathroom's right down the hall. Switches on the left, doors on the right. Just remember to leave the lid up. Leave it up. Welcome, everybody, to our Wednesday night Facebook Live show. And tonight is a very special night. It is really live. As you can see behind me, we have the two masked marvels, the great Terry Miller and Andy FRAGA Jr. joining us live here at Vivify Studio. So what a lucky night for everybody watching out there. We're going to do one of our hit songs as a trio. This one is from Lerner Lowe's Brigadoon. It goes something like this. 2, 3, 4. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. 'Cause the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing just for me. And by the way that I feel when the bell starts to peal, I would swear I was falling, swear I was falling. Why, it's almost like being in love. Terry Miller. FRAGA. What a day this has been. What a fair mood I'm in. It goes someone in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. 'Cause the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing just for me. And by the way that I feel when that bell starts pealing, I would swear I was falling. I do declare she was calling. Why, it's almost like being in love. Almost like being in love, folks. Woo! Boy, I can't tell you. That is the first time I have played live with the trio in how many months, guys? Since the end of February. And yeah, Christmas came early this year, folks. Man. You guys okay?
Great.
Yeah, I'm tired already. Woo, man. Hey, look out there. Michael Shimazaki's out there, Mike. Good to see you guys. Dr. Steve Frimsist, Sandy, Trudy, all our faves are out there. James, good to see you guys out there with us tonight. Listen, before we go any further, it is Veterans Day today, so we want to salute to all our vets out there. In fact, we have two of them right here in the room. We have Dr. Eric over here, kind of sitting in the corner here. Doctor from the Army. Captain? Major Doctor. And thank you for your service, Doc. And Terry Miller. I know this comes as a surprise, but yes, Terry.
DOD, USO.
There it
6
is.
years.
He's our man. Thank you for your service too, Terry. So we've got a little video here we want to show everybody to show our appreciation. And we have some great guys, and we have James out there. Thank you for your service, James. And we'll be right back. So check this video out.
In these difficult and trying times,
while we are isolated from our friends and family,
band members from the United States Army,
Marine Corps,
Navy,
Air Force,
and Coast Guard,
we'd like to salute all the men and women of our armed services.
whether you have served or are currently serving,
we invite you to stand wherever you are.
when your service is presented.
The United States Army.
the United States Marine Corps.
The United States Navy.
Oh, we're back. Are we on?
Sorry, that's not good.
Are we?
In these difficult and trying times,
While we are isolated from our friends and family,
Band members from the United States Army,
Marine Corps,
Navy,
Air Force.
Yeah, smoke cigars during it.
Honey, what are you doing? We're back live, folks. Anyway, we are going to try to show that video over on its entirety. It's what happens when you have people visiting like this. We just lose our minds. So please, sorry about that to our veterans. We're going to do it one more time. Check it out.
In these difficult and trying times,
while we are isolated from our friends and family.
Band members from the United States Army,
Marine Corps,
Navy,
Air Force.
and Coast Guard,
We'd like to salute all the men and women of our armed services.
whether you have served or are currently serving,
we invite you to stand wherever you are.
when your service is presented.
The United States Army.
the United States Marine Corps,
The United States Navy.
The United States Air Force.
the United States Coast Guard,
Anyway, our sincere gratitude and thanks to all the veterans out there. And I know a couple got played twice, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Let's see, what do we have to talk about today? First and foremost, right over here is our tip jar. Make sure you check it out. It's never expected, but always appreciated. Keeping things here at Vivify Music Studios, as well as keeping multiple mouths fed here. It is always nice to have a few tips to help out. Right here also, folks, is our YouTube channel. And please subscribe, because we are now going to be making the move to YouTube in the very, very near future, and eventually to our website. So please keep subscribing so we can take you along on the ride with you every week. We want to make a big shout out to all our pals up in Seattle in the Churchill Room, and all our pals over in the Vertigo Club, all of our friends all the way up and down the coast, and of course right here in our very own desert, the Mirage Cigar Lounge and Rancho Mirage, and of course Palm Desert Tobacco. Our cigar for the night is courtesy of Michael Shimazaki via Terry Miller, and it is one of the great cigars of all time.
Yep.
It is a Davidoff Piquant. Piquant. Is that right? Piquant?
Sure.
Piquant. Thank God Doc speaks French, because I don't parlez-vous all that well. Piquant. Lovely. Well, anyway, you know we're going to fire this sucker up and burn it to the ground tonight when we're done. What else do we have to talk about? We want to give a big shout out to, we have two pals of ours that are healing. Tom Rohn, we hope you're feeling better. And Lee Danielson, Spanky, you hang in there. We're glad to hear you guys are getting better, feeling better. And we are sending you lots of blessings and lots of aloha. It's also the great Ernestine Anderson's birthday today. She would have been 92 years of age today. So happy birthday up there to you, Steen. And we're going to do our next tune here is a tune that was made famous by the great Nat King Cole. And it's called Nature Boy. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he's wandered very far over land and sea. A little shy, but sad of eye, but very wise was he. Then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. As he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: greatest thing you will ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Just to love and be loved in return. Zoom-boo, zoom-doo-doo, zoom-doo-doo.
magic day he passed my way. And as he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you will ever learn is just to love and be loved in turn. Is just to love and be loved in turn. Soon-a-doo-doo. 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 Soon-a-doo-doo.
All right, a little Nature Boy. Very cool, very cool, very cool. What else we got to talk about, boys? Who else we got? John Connors. Nice to hear from you, John Connors. Yes. And Julie. Wonderful. We're so glad everybody out there is joining us today. You know, last week we had the wonderful Gary Nicholson on with us. And there was a song we wanted to do last week that we just never got around to doing. And I thought maybe right now is a really good, better time. It was from our latest CD. And we can show our cover there, darling. From our latest CD called The Upside of Lonely, which Gary also wrote. He wrote a beautiful ballad, and it's called A Better Word for Love. So we'd love to do that for you right now. Here's another morning. Soon she'll be waking up. I watch her and wonder if there's a better word for love. So many times I've told her it never seems enough. So I'll start searching for a better word for love. Mumbling, stumbling, wondering, will I find a way? I know she knows there's nothing more to say. Tonight when I go walking, I'll ask the stars above if out there somewhere there's a better word for love.
wondering, will I find a way? I know she knows there's nothing more to say. So here's another morning. Soon she'll be waking up. I guess I'll just hold her tight till there's a better word for love. I guess I'll just hold her tight till there's a better word for love. Oh man, one of my favorite ballads. That should be a standard out there, don't you guys think?
Great song. Wish I wrote it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I wish you had written that, Terry. We've got Terry Miller here. Terry, maybe take off your mask for just a second so people can see your face. Yeah, take a breath.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to the last few, the last few 4 or 5 months.
Last few 4 or 5 months, let's see, I've been doing a lot of online recording, for my church, LOPC, Lafayette, Orinda Presbyterian Church. It's been a lot of fun. Got to do some videos with Boz Skaggs for 3 days. That was
Boz Skaggs.
Yeah. So that was pretty neat, and I've been expanding on my new COVID diet, so that's been really, really good. And,
Working that one.
Getting close as I can with my family and actually surviving it. Doing okay, doing pretty good. But,
Now, you're living in a new part of town, too.
yeah,
How's that?
El Dorado Hills, California. About an hour outside of Lake Tahoe, half hour from Sacramento.
Oh, man, it sounds beautiful up there.
A lot of lakes, a lot of rivers, a lot of outdoors.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's so nice having you down here right now with
Thank
us,
you.
where we get a chance to
Good to be here.
got a chance to play again. I can't tell you how nice this is. I can't tell you at home how nice this is. And of course we have Andy. So Andy, go ahead and peel it off. Show everybody your beard.
There we go.
There it is. Hey, what have you been up to, kiddo, the last 5 months?
Well, just kind of raising the kid. It's kind of a great opportunity to spend some alone time at the house. Give the missus a break now and then, and between running the kid around and working on the studio's been growing, doing some online sessions as well, doing the a cappella stuff for the show there from the house, and doing a little bit of sailing now and then, and just kind of family life, domestics. So working my COVID diet as well.
Now, how old is Augie now?
Augie is 3 years old.
3 years old.
Yeah.
And how's he faring through the pandemic here?
Oh, he's great. He's waiting to be crowned emperor of the house. Everyone's home, so he just loves it.
He is emperor of the house.
He is,
He's
yeah,
waiting for the
right.
crown,
no, no.
yeah.
Don't put
Yeah, I don't think Augie's waiting for a recount.
Nice.
Hey, we're gonna move on here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? What I wanted to talk about really quick with the guys, because everybody kind of asks, "How did you guys meet?" and blah 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 like that. And so it's sort of an intertwisted relationship. I met Andy actually through his father here in the desert many years ago. When his dad, of course, Andy FRAGA Sr. was sort of the man on the scene here, a phenomenal piano player, and he was on he handled all the sessions here in town, and grew up with Pat Rizzo, and he was the Jilly Rizzos and the Sinatras. It was a whole different era back then, and when I got here, I got to see a little bit of that through Andy's dad's eyes, and now I kind of relive it through Andy's eyes, because Andy, as a youngster, got to hang out with all those great. Andy, what are some of the guys you got to hang out with when you were younger?
Well, I was pretty little, and so the story goes, my dad and Pat Rizzo grew up together in New York when they were like 12. And Pat moved out to Palm Springs because of Sinatra. He played in Sinatra's band. And Pat Rizzo's uncle is Jilly Rizzo, who was kind of the buffer between Sinatra and the boys. So my father was going through a divorce, and Pat needed a piano player for a little bit of time out here in the desert for some drama that was going on. So I used to come out for the summers and visit, and actually at the time the drummer was Hal Blaine. The session scene had died up, and Hal was working part-time as a security guard, and he was playing 3 nights a week at the Ocotillo Lodge with Pat Rizzo and my father. And we didn't have a babysitter, so I would sit by the drums every night and watch Hal play. And then when the dining room closed, I was probably 9, 10 years old, I'd get tired, I'd go sleep in a booth for the rest of the night. So that kind of continued for a couple summers, and then I moved out here when I was like 12 years old. I decided to move with him. So it was Jilly Rizzo would be in. I remember one night it was like, the kid can't be here, Frank's coming in, things of that nature. So there was a lot more shenanigans back then. So
Lots more shenanigans back then for sure. And Terry I've known over 15 years through the Bay Area. We've been playing for many years together. And Terry, what brought you out to the Bay Area?
Oh my gosh. That's a long trek. That started in, I think Monterey. I was MD with a singer named Mary McGregor, Torn Between Two Lovers. And we had this amazing gig out there. So I was there for about 2 years, and I did LA for about 5 years, and I did a couple gigs up in San Francisco. Just loved the Bay Area. And I thought, man, I gotta move up here. So I got up to the Bay Area and lived right in town, and then picked up some work right outside in a town called Lafayette. I was working out there a bunch, and I liked the area, so just ended up settling down there, and then little by little, just word of mouth, and you work with those different players, and we were working with a lot of the same guys, and then we connected. So I got to join you two guys. So that's kind of it. I was in Minneapolis before that, Denver before that. Typical musician thing, just flopping all over the United States, gun for hire, and ended up in San Francisco.
Yes, and what a pistol you've become.
Masoni's laughing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd love to brag about Terry. He's played with, he played tour with the Zac Brown Band.
True.
He's toured with Prince.
Yep.
Steve Miller.
No.
Who
yes,
hasn't?
no, that's true. That's true. And the fabulous Buddy Love.
That's right. We can't forget about the fabulous Buddy Love. I think we've all had the austere happen chance to play with the great Buddy Love.
Yes, we have. Hey, can I do a shout out?
Yes, please.
Carol, hi. Brianna, hi. Take Cooper for a walk, hi. Chris Hoot, hi. Eric Raddick, hi. Leslie Darwin O'Brien, hi. Okay, thanks.
Shimazaki says hi to you too.
Oh, Shimazaki. Yay.
Mike's out there.
Thanks for the cigars.
Thanks for the cigar, Mike.
I want your boat.
I want to smoke cigars in your boat, Mike. That's what I want. Hey, let's do a tune. I think they're probably tired of hearing us talk. We're not stalling. We're just having fun. It's great. It's like Christmas over here. Here's a Beatles tune that we sort of revamped because it kind of had a great vibe to it. Hey, Thomas is watching us. Tom Rowan, so glad you're feeling better. Great to have you here. My buddy Paul Kramer. Good to see you, Paulie. So fun that. This is an E flat, right? I got to get this right. It's been a while since we played these tunes, folks. 1, 2.
Baby's good to me, She's happy as can be, but she said so. 'Cause I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Baby says she's mine, She tells me all the time, She said so. 'Cause I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad that she's telling all the world that her baby buys her things, He buys her diamond rings, She said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. little girl. She's so glad that she's telling all the world that her baby buys her diamond nose. He buys her diamond rings, you know. She said so, 'cause I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Woo! True story, folks. True story. Anyway, who's else out there? Bob Sky. Bob, hope you're doing well out there. Dr. Steve's out there. Hey, Junior, your mom's out there.
Hi, Mom.
Want to say hi to Mom? Hey, Deb. She's out there. Videos hanging here periodically. Well, Tracy, we are sending it out best as we can. We might be getting a little too loud. Maybe that's what we're peaking or something like that. Gives it the idea. The shadow of your smile when you have gone will color all my dreams and light the dawn. Look into my eyes, my love, and see all the little joys you are to me. A wistful little star, it was far too high. A teardrop kissed your lips, and so did I. Now when I remember spring, all the joy that love can bring, I will be remembering the shadow of your smile.
Terry Miller, the shadow of your smile when you have gone will color all my dreams and light the dumb one. Look into my eyes, my love, and see all the little joys you are to me. A wistful little star, it was far too high. A teardrop kissed your lips, and so did I. Now when I remember spring, all the joy that love can bring, I will be remembering the shadow of your smile. Now when I remember spring, all the joy that love above can bring, I will be remembering the shadow of your smile. The shadow of your smile. Love that song. Beautiful, guys. Great solo. Hey, how about a hand for Terry Miller?
Give it up for
Yeah,
me.
where's yay. Yay, Terry Miller. All right. Hey, Mark Ulrichsen. Honey, show the cover, can't we? Mark Ulrichsen. Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Ulrichsen is with us today, and he is a guy, the gentleman, the great artist that did our front cover there, Mark. We can never thank you enough for that.
Yeah, beautiful work.
Terry and Andy never looked better.
Thanks.
And nor did I. So we really appreciate that. And Tom Farnham, aloha to you too, Tom. Glad you're feeling better. It sounds like things are starting to heal up. So we're so glad to hear that. We got a couple of oldies but goodies that we're going to pull out of the bag here. One, of course, is since it's Ernestine Anderson's birthday, I thought it'd be very apropos for us to play one of the many songs I stole from Ernestine over the years. I had a chance to tour with her, and it was a great time. Hey, Leo Vigil, hi to you too, brother. Hey guys, Leo said hi.
Leo, hey.
Leo, they said hi back. So we're gonna do a tune that Ernestine took, and her and Ray Brown, and took it from being just a kind of straight up and two beat to something really swanging. It's a Fats Domino tune called "I'm Walking." Yes, indeed, and I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping you'll come back to me. And I'm lonely as I can be, and I'm praying for your company, and I'm hoping you'll come back to me. What you gonna do when the well one's dry? You gonna run far away and hide? I'm gonna be right by your side. For you, pretty baby, I would even die. Walking, yes indeed, now I'm talking about what you and me, and I'm hoping you'll come back to me. Yeah, keep walking.
Terry Miller. Walking, yes indeed, now I'm talking about you and me, and I'm hoping you'll come back to me. And I'm lonely as I can be, and I'm praying for your whole company, and I'm hoping you'll come back to me. What you gonna do when the well runs dry? You gonna run far away and hide? I'm gonna be right by your side. For you, pretty baby, I will be denied. Walking, yes indeed, and I'm talking, honey, about you and me, and I'm hoping you'll come back to me. Hey, Doc, what you doing over there, man? Come up here and say hi to the folks. We've got Dr. Eric Mizrahi, who is also he is now a full-fledged member of the Desert.
I am. And thanks for letting me hang. This is
Doc,
like the
this is
blast
great.
of all
Yeah.
blasts. And, that
We'll
way?
stand in front of that camera right there, and we can, I want to ask you a couple of questions. There you go.
That one right here.
Yeah,
Here you are.
there you are.
Oh, but then they can't hear
They
him.
can't hear me.
Oh, yeah.
So have them stand by you.
Yeah, come over here. Come on over here. Come over.
It's easier.
You just got to duck.
There we go.
There you are. How you liking it here in the desert so far, Doc?
You know, it's an adjustment. It's getting used to it, but it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of friends out here. I'm getting to socialize, hang out with you guys a lot more.
It's great having you
I
here.
get Junior all the time, which is really cool to be with, and watching
Keeping
little
Junior
Augie-
healthy.
Watching Augie grow up is a blast. As long as you spend all night in the ER with him, it's all good.
That's true.
Other than that, it's good. And Miss Oni gets to be, and you're gonna be taking care of me soon. No, I got aches and pains everywhere. That's just kind of like bringing out the better in me, so I'm ready to get better in shape. So it's all good. I'm looking for all good things.
Doc's also a Benedetto artist. He's got a couple of beautiful Benedettos.
Shout out to Howard.
Shout out to Howard. In fact, let's give Howard a little Benedetto logo action here. There it is, the signature of jazz guitar. And Howard's down there in Savannah, Georgia. In fact, he's got a gig tonight. We're trying to get him on the show with us, but he's out making money.
Somebody is.
What does he think? Yeah, thank God someone's out there doing that.
What's a gig?
That's right. How do you spell gig? I forgot how to spell gig. Hey, look out there. Cebu Funk. Norris says hi, Doc.
Hey, Norris.
Dave, my little brother, says hi.
Fun. David.
Junior, your mother's still on.
Of course.
She's still watching. Good for you, Deb. My mom and dad are out there somewhere. Good to see you, Mom and Dad. My dad's an Army veteran, just like yourself.
Hey, shout out to all the vets.
That's right. All the vets out there, thank you so much for your service. All right, we're going to close this one. Doc, thanks for
Thanks
being
everybody.
here.
Shout out to everybody. All be
Yeah.
well, be safe. And Tom and all the gang, sending all love and prayer to you guys.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to close up the show with Ellington the Wonder Dog. He's been watching Andy's drum solos. Actually, when Andy does his solos, Ellington walks up to watch your solos there, Junior. I don't know if he's impressed or he's thinking maybe he'd like to give it a try. He wants the gig. He's like, "Hey, Uncle Andy, could you leave those drums here so I can play on them?" He kind of matches the drum kit now that I look at it. If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on 66. Now it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on 66. Now it goes through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallo, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get here 'cause this time of day, when you make that California trip, get your kit on Route 66.
looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. Lake Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Ghost Home, San Bernardino, won't you? Get hip this time of day. When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get yours on. Get your kicks on 66. Oh yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Mark, so good to hear from you. Of course, Paul Kramer, Michael Loringer, one of my childhood pals. Michael, so good to hear from you too, brother. It was just your birthday a couple weeks ago. I was just thinking about you. And anyway, hope you had a good birthday. Thank you, John Connors. We'll be back to play this song again for you. I'm glad you like the jazz. Yeah. Bye. Good job. Good job. I don't know what James is trying to say, but anyway, James, thank you very much. Hey, listen, next week is going to be a big week for us as well. We have the one and only Michael Nouri, film star, TV star, Emmy star. He will be with us next week, singing some songs and talking about Hollywood and showbiz and music biz and the kind of the state of the biz these days. A dear friend of the band, mine, Michael Nouri, will be with us next week. I want to do a big shout out also to Benedetto Guitars, and of course to our very, very lovely Masoni behind the stage here. Honey, can we get a little cam, no Masoni cam today? I think you deserve at least an applause for Masoni. Hey! Yes, Masoni cam, Masoni cam. Come on, we want a Masoni. No, that's the puppy cam.
That's a puppy cam.
Anyway, Masoni, thank you, sweetheart. Did a great job tonight. She's got, I think, 3 or 4 cameras going on at once, so this is a lot of fun. Boy, he likes Uncle Andy. That's all I can tell you. He's always crawling around on Uncle Andy.
He's got sticks.
Oh my God, there he goes. Look at that. He's a swinging puppy. I always knew it. Puppy's got time. Who else did I forget? Dr. Eric. Thank you, Doc, for being here and all your help. And of course, big shout out to Terry and Andy. Thank you guys. Terry, thank you for making the big move down here to come down and visit us for the week.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're hoping you could be here next week with us. It'll be great. We'll just leave everything where it's at.
You making steaks again?
Yeah, if you come down, I'll make steaks.
Yes.
Yeah. And who else? Oh, our friend Larry Dunlap. Go catch his cave, Uncle Larry's Cave. Starts at 7 p.m. on Facebook, so make sure you stop by and say hi to Larry. Tell him we said hi as well. Anyway, folks, we hope you guys have a wonderful week. What a treat it has been for us to be able to play together a little bit here. And we hope you have a great week. Remember, when you're out there, be kind to each other. Be sensible out there. Remember, if things get you down, keep it swinging.